Okay, so I was going through some old storage in the back of the ship after the holidays, and I found this old tape. I remember making this a good few years ago, back when I actively broadcasted deviant radio. I recorded almost all of the voices, and in some episodes I was all of them. It was a fun time. Anyhow, this is something I like to call The Amazing Adventures of Richard S. Sleuth.
Settle in close, kids. You're about to hear a tale both riveting and mysterious about an agent belonging to a super-secret organization saving Azeroth from peril. That's right, it's the adventures of SI-9 agent Richard S. Sleuth and his trusty Forsaken ally, Charlie Rutskin.
Such a
On
silly
today's
premise.
episode, Sabotage Adventure Co. One day at the SI-9 headquarters...
Okay, Richard, put down the coffee. We got us a new order from up above, and this one's a doozy.
Oh, come on now, boss. You know nothing shocks me anymore.
Well, it turns out those Venture Co. folk are up to something dastardly. Our intelligence have spied a large mobile drill being constructed in the mountains above Stranglethorn. We suspect they might use it to drill into the Stormwind Vault and steal. See, this is why I told you to put the coffee down, Richard. Now I gotta get my suit cleaned.
Sorry there, boss. It's just, I don't see why Venture Co. would want to turn into criminals so suddenly.
Doesn't matter, Sleuth. The higher-ups see nothing but bad coming from this, so now it's your responsibility to deal with it. Now go do your job.
Oh, I guess I'll get right to it then now, won't I?
Hey, stop drinking my whiskey. It's not even noon yet. Get out of here. Your future partner has already been briefed. He awaits you at the usual spot. At least you can try sobering up on your way there.
If you think it'll help.
Just get out of here.
After a short ride to Duskwood...
Oh yeah, Duskwood. I missed that
Oh,
place.
hey there, Dick. Hey there, Han. Good to see you again. The usual? A scotch, a coffee, and a spider cake? Oh, you know me so well, Han. Well, when someone comes in here as often as you do, and if I may say, nobody comes in here. Well, why do you think I like the place so much, Han? I needed a good laugh. Hey, you seen Charles around? Yeah, he's been sitting in the corner waiting for you since noon. Getting real hard to mask the smell. You'd best get him out of here before the watch starts to get suspicious of him. Thanks, Han. Now, what have you been waiting all this time for? I honestly don't know at this point.
Oh man,
They
the
told me when to
original
meet you
voice
here.
for Charles.
I should have known better than to count on your day-drinking ass to show up on time. Heh.
Oh, Charles, your wit is almost as dry as these spider cakes.
Why do you insult the things you love?
Because the cakes still manage to do their job right. But at least the cakes don't talk back.
Let's just get going. We have to hit Stranglethorn by sundown.
After a long trek south through Duskwood, I must say I absolutely hate the jungle.
What's there not to love? Fresh water, warm atmosphere.
The mosquitoes.
Never really had a problem with that myself.
Well, it sure helps when your blood's toxic, doesn't it?
I'm surprised you have an issue with the mosquitoes then, given how much alcohol is running through your bloodstream.
Why, I oughta... Watch your tongue, corpse, before I remove it.
Hey, no need to get snippy. Look, there's the Venture Co. facility right there. Let's go do our jobs.
All right. Say, weren't we supposed to meet the informant around here somewhere?
At your service.
By the light, where did he even come from?
Blasted goblins.
The east wall is unguarded. Hop over and enter the ventilation system on the roof. Here's your package.
Package, eh? What toys have the good boys at SI-9 given us to play with today?
Saphorium. Oh boy, I knew this was a sabotage mission, but... Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Don't get too carried away there, Charles. We still need to... Oh, a grappling hook! Hey, wait a minute. All the mission essentials and yet, no alcohol. How am I supposed to work under these conditions?
That's not my department. Don't get killed now. I'm out of here.
Well, Charles, it looks like we're on our own from here. Try to keep up, why don't you?
Right behind you, dick. Alright, this is the east wall. All we have to do is make our way over and...
Oh, this is what the grappling hook's for.
Yes, Richard. Now don't get too excited.
I've got it.
Throw...
Watch this throw. Ha!
What was that? I thought the informant said this wall was unguarded.
Well, let's climb and see.
Oh, the poor goblin didn't even see it coming.
His lights were out before he even knew what was up.
Well, let's just sneak past and hope he doesn't regain consciousness soon.
Good idea. Now follow me into this vent, Charlie.
Oh, fantastic view from back here.
Take it all in, Charles. You're looking at the Noggin Foggers voted #1 ass in all of Azeroth.
Somehow, your ego still manages to be bigger.
What'd you say, Charles?
I said, so now we go through these passages to where?
Well, probably either to an office or the garage where the drill's being kept, I'd assume.
Okay, so hand me some of that C4 and I'll just...
Absolutely not. Dangerous objects such as those are my responsibility.
3 years working together and you still won't let me have any of the fun.
Oh, Charles, you're but just a greenhorn. 3 years and you want to handle explosives?
We both got the same training.
Look, this passage leads another direction. Scout down it and see what's there and come back to me.
Sure thing, boss.
God, Richard was such a dick in the original design.
That attitude is the reason I don't fully trust him. The main office. And there's only 2 guards inside, with no boss in sight. Charles? Charles? Oh well, I can take care of this myself easily.
Hey!
Gotcha! Now you, taste the fury of my secret SI-9 combat training. Hi-ya! Alright, time to look around. Here's blueprints for the mobile drill. Why, it says here they plan to use the drivable drill to form tunnels under all of Azeroth. To create the most efficient trade route and take over Azeroth economically.
That's exactly right, Dick. And you're not gonna stop us.
And so, as our hero and his faithful cohort assail the Venture Co. facility, they have discovered the nefarious plans of the Venture Company. But it seems that after splitting up, our hero has been knocked out and captured. How will Richard and Charles make it out of this dire situation alive? Will they escape from their captors? Will they succeed in putting a stop to Venture Co.'s evil plots? Will Richard ever quench his thirst? Find out next time when we continue with the exciting adventures of Richard S. Sleuth and his trusty Forsaken ally, Charlie Rutskin.
Man, what a trip that was listening to again. So interested to hear how different Richard and Charles' voices were in the beginning. The vocal clipping and balancing isn't the best either, but I mean, every project's got to start somewhere, right? Just listening to this again is so inspirational. I may continue the project. I'll post the next part next week and see how I feel. And of course, if you've got a drink, smoke, food, or even nothing at all, cheers.